everyone, what is up? Welcome back to my channel. For today's video, we're going to be talking about basically my current favorite beauty products, just newer products that I've been trying that I can't stop using. I absolutely love all of the products I'm going to be showing you today, so I thought it was just going to be fun to do another favorites video because I feel like they were so like old school YouTube. Everyone was like doing favorites videos, but I feel like on the current YouTube, I don't see them as much anymore, but I still like to do favorites videos. I like to share with you guys what I'm using, what I'm loving, and I just thought that would be helpful. Also, there is a tomato and a carrot on my shirt. I'm wearing a vegetable shirt from Levi's. Who am I? But yeah, if you are new here, then hi, welcome to my channel. I'm so glad you found it. I upload beauty videos 4 times a week and I would love it if you subscribed. But for now, if you want to see my current favorite beauty products, and then please keep watching. So I have the products I want to share with you guys right behind me, and I want to start off by saying these aren't necessarily like the best products in my collection, my favorite products in my collection. They're just current favorites, products that I'm currently just absolutely loving and I can't stop using. So let's show you guys which ones they are. First one I think is going to come as no surprise. We have the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Sun Kissed Glow Bronzer. That's always like a really long name, but this bronzer, you guys, is absolutely amazing. I do work as a Charlotte Tilbury artist, but I'm not saying this because I am a Charlotte Tilbury retail artist. I'm saying this because I genuinely think this bronzer is absolutely amazing. Now, this is a cream bronzer, but it's not as creamy as some other bronzers in my collection, which I actually like because in that way it's really easy to blend out, and it sort of blends out as a cream to powder, but it doesn't look dry on the skin at all. As you can see from the swirl, you can kind of tell like how much I've used this, but I've been almost using this every single day since I got it. And what makes this bronzer so special to me is the undertone. I have this in a shade Fair, and as you can see, I am quite light in skin tone, and I feel like sometimes bronzers can look very warm and sort of orange on me. For instance, my Rare Beauty bronzer stick in a shade Happy Soul and my Tartelette Sea Breezy Cream bronzer in a shade Seychelles I really love, but I sometimes feel they're too warm for my complexion when I have them on my face, and I still love them, I still use them, but I was so excited to find out that this one is much cooler in tone. I actually find that when you swatch this, it looks even cooler than it actually does, but on the face, I feel like my face sort of like warms it up and it becomes the perfect neutral undertone bronzer. It's not too cool at all. I feel like on my skin, it still looks like a bronzer and not a contour, but this is just amazing. I can't stop saying like good things about it. I love the formula. It just blends out so nicely. I've just put it on my hand right there. As you can see, the undertone is just really nice, and I feel like this product is really good. So even though it is a bit more expensive, it does come with a lot of products, and I think you won't regret buying this. I personally haven't tried the medium shade on yet. I'm quite curious to see if that one would work for me as well, but this one is just amazing. I absolutely love it, and I'm so happy to have it in the collection. So that is the Charlotte Tilbury Beautiful Skin Bronzer, like I said, in the shade 1 Fair. Then next we have a liquid blush, you guys. I was waiting for the longest time for these to arrive to the Netherlands, and when they did, I immediately picked one up. These are the Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer blushes. And again, with this one, I also made a review about it, so I will have that linked down below for you guys to watch. I think this is a really good blush, but you need to know how to use it. The thing with this one is it can get a little bit patchy. This shade, which is a shade Provence, it's not that patchy, but I know some of the deeper shades can be a little bit patchy, so you need to find the best way to use this. And for me, the best way to use this is to actually squeeze a bit onto the back of my hand. I usually just like take this amount for my face. What I then do is I take my e.l.f. Putty Primer brush. This is my absolute favorite brush for this product, but also for cream products in general. I feel like it is an amazing brush and it's really inexpensive. So what I will do is I will sort of swirl this together on the back of my hand like this, and then immediately sort of tap it on my face. Don't swipe, don't swirl, just tap, you know, if you get what I mean. So I do that on both sides, so just tap, and I do this immediately after my foundation. I like to apply this before my bronzer even. My doorbell just rang, so I had to open my door. But what I was saying with this blush, it is actually really amazing if you use it the correct way. I once tried to apply it on top of my makeup for like a little bit of extra blush, and then it became patchy. But if I use this in the way I just described it, It is beautiful. I mean, it's a beautiful like nude pink shade. It's kind of diffused here, but this is sort of what the shade looks like. It's a gorgeous sort of like nude pinky shade, and it's absolutely stunning. So this Laura Mercier blush I absolutely love, and I actually want to get more shades of this one. Next up, I want to talk about a fairly new product to my makeup collection, and that is the Too Faced Love Flush Watercolor Blush in the shade California Love. I think these were popular a few years ago, then they were discontinued, and then they brought them back I think like last year, and I think this one is from like the newer launch show from last year, but I never picked it up. I saw it on Cult Beauty, I had it in my cart a few times, but I never bought it. But then when I saw this one in person, I just knew I had to pick it up. I mean, look how beautiful this shade is. Look at the little rabbits. I'm not sure if you can tell, but there are two little rabbits, and the pattern of this blush is just super pretty. But what I mostly love about this is the formula and also the color of this. I'll try to swatch it. I was kind of scared it was going to be too light for me, but I'm very light, so these shades definitely work for me. There, I've swatched it. I don't think it will show up because of my ring light, but it is just a beautiful sort of like nude brown with like a hint of pink shade, and it's just absolutely stunning. So this blush I have been absolutely loving. Every time I do my blush, it kind of makes me want to reach for this one. I also love wearing this on top of my Laura Mercier Tinted Moisturizer blush to kind of like set it into place. Even though the Laura Mercier blushes you don't really need to set because they stay on really well, and they kind of dry down as well. But sometimes I like to put a little bit of this over top for a bit of like extra blush. But this is absolutely stunning, you guys. The Too Faced Love Flush blush in the shade California Love. And then I actually have one more blush to share. Can you believe half of my favorites video is going to be blushes? But this one I absolutely love as well. This is the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic blush in the shade Ecstasy. I picked this up a while back, and you guys, this is the most beautiful peachy blush I have in my collection. This is what it looks like. So the outside of this is definitely like a true peach, and then the center of this is sort of like a pinky peachy shade. So this together on the cheek just makes the most beautiful peachy pink shade on the cheeks, and it's just so pretty. So usually when I do my makeup, I'm reaching for one of the three blushes I just mentioned. I absolutely love this, and I think out of all the Charlotte Tilbury blushes in my collection, this one is definitely my favorite. It's a beautiful shade, and I just can't stop reaching for it. So that is the Charlotte Tilbury Cheek to Chic blush in the shade Ecstasy. Then I have two more products to share. I want to talk about this product from Glow Recipe. These are the Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Dew Drops. I absolutely love this product, you guys. I mentioned this one in my Project Pen update that I uploaded this week, but this is such an amazing product. I was using this one pretty much every single day, but then last week I didn't reach for it, and I really missed using it. So I started using it again today, and it's so nice. So how I like to use this is either as a serum before my moisturizer or as a primer after my moisturizer. Or what I also like to do is mix this with some foundations. Now, if you actually take a few drops of this and then mix it with a foundation, it makes it more dewy, and it also makes it more of like a skin tint. So I love mixing this in with a foundation to make it a bit more sheer and a bit more glowy and a bit more as a skin tint, and I just think this is absolutely beautiful. I also tried using it one time as sort of like a highlighter on top of my makeup, and it did look nice as well. It was a little bit more dewy and a bit more subtle, but it is just a beautiful product that I really wanted to mention it in today's video. If you are looking for a product that is just going to make you a bit more glowy, but it's still like hydrating and it's not going to be too glittery, I think this product from Glow Recipe is really nice, and it actually comes with quite a bit of product as well. And the last product I feel like I talk about all the time, but I wanted to mention it again today. The Petra Major Dimension Volume 2 as well, you guys. I love this palette. I love the tones in here. I have been reaching for this so much last week. This is what the shade looks like. I have been absolutely loving this cream shade right here as sort of like a primer. My eyeshadow really lasted all day when I put this as a primer, and these shimmer shades I have just been using so much. I think this palette is so incredible. The formula is really amazing. The shades are easy to work with, and what I mostly love about this are the tones. They look so beautiful on the eye. They're all like quite deep rosy tones, and they're just all so pretty. So this palette from Patrick Ta I think is my favorite palette in my makeup collection at the moment. Okay everyone, and this was it for my current favorite makeup products. I really hope you guys enjoyed watching. Let me know in the comment section what you thought of the makeup products I shared in today's video, and also let me know what your current favorite makeup products are. I would love to know that as well. And if you did enjoy this video, then I would absolutely love it if you gave it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe and turn on the notification bell if you don't miss any of my videos. All of these things would help me so much with my channel, and I'd really appreciate it. But with that said, and to thank you guys all so much for watching, I really hope you have an amazing day, and I really hope to see you in my next video. Bye!